Hello, Internet, and welcome back to Sweeps Week. We are here playing Overarms, and we're excited for you to join us here tonight. Before we get started, we've had our pregame roll that you just saw with all of these shows that we have throughout the week. If you want to check any of those out, you can see our full schedule of everything that we've got going on currently on GGK, posted below our faces live on Twitch. If you're watching us on Twitch right now, scroll down, you can see whatever we're doing. If you're watching us on YouTube sometime in the future, head over to Twitch page to see whatever we're doing currently in the moment. Our next stream after this one, if you watch this today and you like what you see, will be on Thursday. That will be Wild Space. We're playing, that's D&D 5th edition. It's been going for some time now. And if you like Dungeons and Dragons and space monsters and tentacles and romance, come join us for that. That's at 8 o'clock Eastern time on Thursday. Otherwise, our schedule is as usual. Yeah. Anyone have anything? I guess I don't remember if we usually do roll call on this, but let's do it. I forget who is at the top of my thing because I don't have Twitch up.
I am.
Savannah.
Hello, it's me. I'm Savvy at Savvy Seaworth on the internets. I'm here every day, all the time. I never leave the internet. I'm here when we're live on Monday nights and Wednesday nights for the next few weeks. I'm also on twitch.tv/encounter roleplay. Tomorrow we're playing I Hunt, so come hang out with me then. But tonight I am playing Harper, who is a big dumb roller derby girl who's trying her best. And also Colton, Nathaniel's. The only word that will come to mind is stand, and that's not it.
I know. I have that same problem. Yeah. Cool.
It's fine. You can just leave me hanging here. I just will never find the word. Anima. Nathaniel's anima. Colton is the other one that I play. Yes, chat. The word I forgot was cat.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think next is Alex.
It's me. Hi, I'm Alex. OMG, it's some guy on the internet. I'm here Tuesdays, Thursdays, and every other Saturday. And tonight I am playing Mallory and also Steelwind, who is Lonnie's anima.
Awesome. And LB.
Hi, I'm LB Hackabop. I'm going to be playing Lonnie, who is a sad girl, and she has her dear friend, Steelwind, who is just constantly making it so much better. And I'm going to be playing Harper's anima, which I don't remember the name of, but it's Navi. That's who I'm playing.
Hail.
Hail! Right, because snow. Sorry.
And David.
David, playing Nathaniel. He likes to steal things. That's almost all he likes. He likes other things, but mostly that. And then also playing Luna, the motherly gravity manipulating anima of Mallory. So.
Awesome. I am Sean at the Kraken King. I am playing everyone else. So let's go ahead and get started. Change up the music. All right. Last time on Sweeps Week, our crew, after just having handily defeated the anima belonging to Allison, the Duke of Hazard, you were sort of relaxing, doing your own thing, chilling out, and had this bomb dropped on you, essentially in the form of a TV broadcast that could only be seen by anima users. This broadcast appeared on all the screens in your vicinity, computer, television, or the like, and announced the first Anima Battle Royale to begin in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina, where you are all located. Around the College of Charleston, and the announcer, this person, this enigmatic figure, offered a prize of $100,000 to the last 4 contestants remaining. Gave until sundown for anyone who didn't want to be a part of this competition, this fight, to leave Mount Pleasant and get out while the getting's good. You all decide to stay and hopefully weather the storm, keep people safe, and keep yourselves safe. You decided to find your way onto campus and use one of the currently abandoned dorms for the summer semester. This what we called McCulkin Hall, as you have booby-trapped the hell out of this thing and barricaded doors and windows and everything in order to keep yourself safe. As the night, as finally the sun set and this competition, this battle royale began, you saw appearing on screens as they did before a new broadcast. This showing a map of the Mount Pleasant area, the surrounding areas, and having essentially a radar pinging all Anima users on it. You saw there were around between 20 and 30 active dots on the map, and including the 4 of you, and decided to hold out in the dorm. You were subsequently attacked without too much delay by a woman named Cheryl and her anima, Twin Peaks, who was able to make copies, duplicates of all sorts of people and objects, and manipulate them to attack you, making a copy of, I believe, Lonnie at one point, and leading to a very quickly resolved who's who moment. You finally dealt with Cheryl, defeating her, not killing her. However, as she conceded defeat to you, she was then sucked into the TV and vanished from sight. That's leading you to believe that is the fate of any who should fall in this fight. Wanting to help your new friend Allison, Harper and who was it? Was it Arthur and Nathaniel? Headed to Allison's apartment, getting a phone call or calling her on the phone, hearing an attack happening, making your way over there, and finding a car had driven through her apartment, and you were able to intercept this car on the roads of Mount Pleasant by launching a car you had stolen at it, T-boning it in the intersection. The car then tried to escape as it was revealed to be an anima itself. Harper trapped it in sort of an ice mirror prison to keep it stuck for a bit so you could convince them to let Allison go. They did, and this anima, Knight Rider, went driving off into the night. You all went back to McCulkin Hall and gathered yourself to prepare for whatever comes next. There had been a little bit of a talk about getting smoothies, and you had looked around to see if the broadcast was still up or like the other screens that were on and what the current like update with that would be. So anyway, that's where we pick up now. We'll say you guys are back at McCulkin Hall, and are planning your next move. So what's up, guys?
Okay, so we agree that we kind of want to get as many people as we can to join with us and agree to not fight and see what happens then. But then the question is, do we go and seek out others, or do we wait here or, still got some booby traps ready and wait for them to, come here and we try and persuade them to, not maybe murder us?
The longer we're here and there's 5 dots, people are going to know we're working together and be able to plan for it.
Or they're gonna avoid us altogether. 5 anima users is gonna be really tough for anyone to take on.
Or it encourages other people to form groups.
That too. Okay. Should I lure more people back in? Is that what we want to do?
I don't think we need to, right? They all know where we are.
Yeah, I guess. If they're looking at a screen, which, in today's society, I guess everyone is, aren't they?
Yeah, if they want to win, they're going to have to find us eventually.
Yeah. Well, maybe we can wait until they do group up, and then we can make them join us together. I feel like that takes a lot of the work out.
Yeah, I'm thinking either that or, we can at least hang out here while we've still got some more booby traps ready. But if, people come and try and get us and then those are gone, then there's not much more point to us sticking around here because we'll hardly be fortified anymore.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Maybe I'll go wait out front again.
As long as we can still see you.
Okay.
Is there a reason not to just wait by a screen and watch as dots approach?
Well, you guys can do that. But if I'm kind of a little bit away from you guys, then, I don't know, might make people think I'm alone. I'm pretty fast.
Yeah,
All right.
if that's what you want to do, just again, make sure, we can get to you before someone, gets you.
Copies you or something again.
Right. It's all right, Mel. Don't worry. I've been hit by a car once today, so what's the worst that can happen, right?
That number should be at 0.
Hey, I'm fine. Says back.
No, you're not.
I am fine. You're the one who's crazy. To steal one, sorry. Not Mallory.
But did you make me that way?
I don't know, man. I don't know where you came from. I don't know who you are, what you do. I just know you're attached to me and you fucking talk to me all the time, okay? Walks outside.
All right, so Lana goes back out front to post up and keep an eye out for approaching enemy users. Let's see. What's everybody else doing?
Do we want to make more traps while we're waiting?
I guess we could try and reset the rocks in the buckets that we did before, but the sprinklers are already kind of sprung.
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here with Allison in case Lonnie calls for help. So I just walk through the thing and get down there.
Okay. I guess just keep an eye on the TV.
Okay. So everyone's keeping an eye on the TV. Lonnie's out front. Okay. All right. Yeah, you guys can see the front of the dorm pretty easily from this little like common room area in the downstairs front area of the dorm. You can see Lonnie just sitting at the steps. Are you walking anywhere, Lonnie, or are you just staying like on the front steps of the building?
No, I think I'll walk a little bit, like into the parking lot that's right next to it.
Okay.
To kind of like give myself some space.
Okay. All right. Those of you that are looking at the TV, anything particular you're looking for? Or just like patterns and stuff with the movement, or just like to count how many people are still up and how quickly they're disappearing?
I'm watching Lonnie's dot.
Yeah.
I think Mallory is keeping an eye for, wherever there are groups, if those dots are staying together, or if after some time, a dot or more dots start disappearing. And, especially keeping an eye out for any that are heading in even our general direction.
Okay. All right. Anything from you, Nathan?
I guess I'm gonna try and look out for if any single dots get relatively close to us. It might, behoove us to try and intercept them and see if we can bully them into our side.
Okay. All right. So looking around the city, you've seen a couple have dropped off based on your current count, but we're still in the 20s. They're not going away this fast. Looks like for the most part, everyone's pretty spread out. You see a couple that are moving, look like they might be in a car or something. Most of them are kind of stationary in buildings and apartments. You see a couple that are moving and a couple that intercept at times, and but pretty far out from where you guys are at currently. You do notice on the map there are some that will be in a location and then just disappear. And so you think that okay, are they gone and stuff, and then you'll count again and you'll realize that something else, another dot, has appeared somewhere else. So you're also gathering from this, I think, looking it over, that some people are probably moving around through either use of their anima or other abilities, and might be essentially transporting themselves larger distances. And you do see a couple of groups that stay together, groups of 2 or 3, mostly, that pretty consistently staying together, and you're not sure, could be people fighting, could be people like you guys have teamed up. Then you do see another, so around your current area, you don't see any other dots immediately. That's not the song I want. No, we'll stick with that for now. So you have the 5 dots near you, nothing else on campus currently. And then you count again, you realize there are 6 dots, and then 7, and then it goes back down to 5.
Okay. Now, when you say around us, do you mean looks like they were almost in our building, or?
They would have had to be very close. The map is large enough that you can't make out your building is pretty small on the map. Your dots, where Lonnie has gone, she hasn't really moved much, because she's just in the parking lot next to her. It's a large enough map, or it's zoomed out enough. So it's hard to pinpoint. They either must have been in a building near yours, or or the same building as you. Probably within, I would say within 100, 200 feet.
All right. Someone should go warn Lonnie. We've got two users creeping around. They were here and then they weren't.
On it.
Harper, you go back out in the hall and make your left to go to the front door. And as you do this, you look, and the front door isn't there.
Okay.
Watch out!
Thanks, Hale.
It's just a stone or like a plaster wall, or like an exterior wall to the building. Probably cinder block. Yeah, cinder block wall.
I poke it.
Okay, you poke it. It's solid.
Hey, something's wrong.
Look!
Okay. Do you need help?
I don't know. The door's gone?
I'll walk out and see what's going on.
Okay, you walk out. You also see the front door is gone.
Okay, I'm gonna just go out through the ice.
Cold.
Yep.
Alright. I mean, is this bad? I don't feel like it's necessarily bad. There's just one less entrance now, right?
As long as we can still get out through the ice. No.
Alright, give it a shot. If you can't, I'll just see if I can phase through. But yeah.
Okay. So you're going to find the ice sheet that you had set up as your
Yeah, it was in the
secondary.
room with the TV.
Okay, yeah. So you head back into the room with the TV where Mallory still is. Yeah, I mean, your ice sheet is still there. You go and poke your head out. I think we decided it's in the dumpster around the side of the building.
It's behind it, yeah.
Yeah, which is probably over where the parking lot is too. So you poke your head out, and you can see. I think you can see Lonnie currently walking around the parking lot in her hoodie.
Lonnie. What?
Hey, two things. One, there's some people walking around and they're enemy users, so watch out. And two, the front door's gone.
What?
The front door's gone, and also there are enemy users walking around.
Should I go back inside?
Well, I don't know. But the door's gone. I don't know what to do with this information.
Well, I mean, we have a way in and out, right? We're not gonna be like locked in.
No, because we can still get out through this. It just kind of messes up the trap.
Right. Oh yeah, the front door
Land.
trap. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go inside then, and just like, make sure everyone's okay if a fight breaks out.
Okay. I should
will
probably
follow
check
her.
and see if the other doors are there.
Does it seem like the building is barred? Or just the front door?
If you go around to the front entrance.
The back door.
Oh,
And like the windows.
The windows are still there. If you go around to the back door is gone as well.
Oh shit, man. Okay, let's go back inside. They might already be in there.
Okay.
We go inside.
Okay. You guys head inside. So Lonnie and Harper emerging into the common room. Nathaniel and Mallory, were you guys doing anything while they were out there?
No, go ahead.
I think Mallory is just trying to keep an extra close eye on if those dots suddenly show up around us again, and is also trying to keep an eye on the larger picture and being like, okay, if they do show up again, where did they disappear from? And if they show up and disappear again, where are they disappearing back to?
Okay. Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Make a we'll say just an intelligence roll for me. Not a high DC or target number. Say like a 3.
Okay. Well, I got a 2.
Okay. So keeping an eye on the map with things moving around, I'm going to flavor this as is you're not able to tell where they've gone, where they're going, or where they've gone to. You do notice before Harper and Lonnie come back, just a few seconds before, you do see them reemerge. So now there are 7 dots in your area.
Okay, we've got company. They're back. Not sure where exactly. Keep an eye out, everyone.
Hey, so I checked. All the doors are gone.
Yeah, all 2 of them.
All right, that's not that big of a deal.
Not for us, no. But if they figure out what we can do, maybe it'll get worse. But right now, I think it's okay. If they're in the building, then we need to get ready.
I say, what if we panic, right? Start
Okay.
breaking windows and stuff. Act like we realize what's going on. Make them think we're scared of being trapped in a building. Maybe it gets them to come after us. Use more of their abilities.
Okay. We're locked in! Lonnie punches a window.
Is that the best you can do? Come on, put some real fear into it.
I'd like to punch a window, please.
Okay, you don't have to roll for that. You punch the window and it breaks. I will say, actually, you don't have to roll for punch the window. I guess we'll roll for this performance that you're doing.
Okay.
So charisma, and you can, if you're using steel wind to punch the window, you could make this a junction and use your anima's like power.
I rolled
for
a
that.
6.
Okay. So yeah, it's a convincing enough performance as you punch the window, and you're just using your hand, so it just kind of like cracks a little bit, and your knuckles really hurt.
Whoa.
Makes a loud noise though. It's edgy.
I did bring those hockey sticks and stuff.
I forgot.
We're panicking. That's fine. You're allowed to forget.
Yeah.
That was cool, Lonnie.
It didn't feel cool.
It looked cool.
Thanks.
How big are there any chairs in here, and how big are they?
There are some chairs in there. There's some chairs and other like a couch and sitting chairs. I mean, they have just like the regular like folding chairs and stuff in there too.
Okay, I'm gonna huck a folding chair at the window, so I'm not that strong.
Okay. You huck the folding chair at the window, also making a show of things. You also roll me a charisma check.
All right. 5.
Okay. Daniel also makes a big show of throwing the chair at the window, and it hits, and this time like a chunk of the window, the window pane like shatters as a leg kind of sticks itself through it, then falls back into the room. It's a folding chair, so it doesn't do too much, but makes a lot of noise, and you guys are making a lot of racket down there. I think due to the performance you're putting on, you do hear a noise as there is a like a utility closet in the room that you're currently in. and that door opens up, and but it doesn't lead into the closet. Instead, it is showing it leading into another room within the dormitory, as somebody else walks out and into your room. It is a looks to be maybe early 40s, like Latino gentleman wearing a actually a really nice like polo and slacks, and looks like very properly dressed. Got like a Rolex watch. Looks very very put together, with coiffed back hair, and he comes in like hands up in a kind of a dismissive or a defensive posture, or showing a sign of goodwill, and he has a big kind of like disarming smile as he enters the room, and he says, "Now hold on, there's no need for any of that.
Watch out!
Who are you?
I'm Jose.
Okay.
Hola,
I'm here.
Jose.
I'm here to talk for a moment. If we could stop throwing things."
You made all the doors disappear.
Well, I didn't do that. That was my partner.
And is there a reason they're not coming through to talk as well, or?
I figured coming by myself at first might be a little less intimidating than two of us coming into the room. We saw the 5 of you here, and we thought we'd come and talk. Offer
Talk about what?
About this, gestures to the TV and the dots and stuff, about all of that.
Why didn't you just knock on the door instead of making them all disappear and freaking me out?
Well, we didn't know who you were, and if you were going to attack us on sight, and if you were that type of people, we wanted to be able to get away quickly. And not have you follow us.
Right. Fair. Okay, so like, what do you want?
Right. We want what everybody in this situation, who reasonable people like you and I, lay people, as you might say, might want, which is to not have to fight everyone in Mount Pleasant. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great. So we have common ground. So let's get down to what we want. There's a substantial amount of money on the table. Obviously, everyone here, I assume, has some interest in that. But only 4 people can get paid. So we offer a diplomatic approach to resolving this situation.
Which
Rather
is-
than us all, well, myself, my partner Vanessa, we feel pretty confident in our chances of prevailing in this conflict. We are looking for 2 other people who might be able to help us with that.
So you came here to try and poach some of our group, is basically what you're saying.
Potentially. Assuming that all of you didn't want to fight and you aren't all here fighting each other. You have 5, so clearly some among you are not as interested in the money. We say 2 come with us, the rest withdraw from the competition.
Jose, have you seen anyone who either withdraws or has been defeated in this competition yet?
Yes, I have, unfortunately, with the... Yeah.
Yeah, so... We obviously have some concerns about if any of us choose to withdraw.
Right. And I understand those concerns. You could also try leaving the city. I haven't seen whether that works out for anyone yet.
Yeah, no,
Even if-
we're gonna find out who did this.
Yeah, we're gonna try and stop them. Like, don't you think that'd be best? Do you have any question about like whether this money is actually real or not? Like, what proof do we have?
Right, and that's a fair point. My counter with that would be, don't have much of a choice if we're going to get sucked into TVs if we decide not to participate.
No one's saying not to participate, just that, we form an alliance larger than 4 and see what happens when that number stops shrinking. If we can draw them out, then maybe we can take the money from them if it's real.
I feel like the money is not the big issue here.
I mean, it might not be for you. It clearly is for Jose and Vanessa. I kind of want the money myself.
We can't talk about it without talking about the money, because the whole reason people are out here killing each other and getting sucked into TVs is because they want the money.
Exactly.
No, you can't have 2 of us. You can stick with us and put the doors back. And also, Vanessa has to show up at some point, unless Vanessa is a ghost.
Or compromise, you join our group, and if it gets down to it and it has to get culled down to 4, it's just the 7 of us fight each other till there's 4 of us.
That seems like a bad option. We could just have 4 of us take the money, and then once it's ours, we can do whatever we want with it. So I could just give you some.
Also, like, what if people are dying, okay? Like, they're getting sucked into the TV.
Yeah,
That doesn't
I
mean
said
they're-
that already.
Oh.
If our plan doesn't work and we're forced into a situation where there can only be 4, why not have it be the 7 of us until that comes about?
Somebody make a charisma check. Here.
Okay.
Who's good at that again?
Not
I've got a D10.
Okay.
I'll give it a go.
Probably you.
9.
Woo!
9. Okay. He thinks for a moment. Says, "You make a persuasive argument. Well, I don't really feel very keen on fighting the 5 of you at this moment, anyway. So I'm inclined to agree with your proposal. Perhaps we meet on common ground and we can discuss further arrangements at a later time. I will discuss this proposal with my partner Vanessa, and we'll come up with terms."
You'll put the doors back?
I'll have her put the doors back. Yes.
Solid.
You know, it's not a great plan. Like, there are other ways out of a building.
Yes, but they're slower.
Hey, why do you
Ah.
need the money if you have a Rolex?
I mean, it's $100,000, and I could buy a new car.
If you only spend it on a car, that is a crazy expensive car. It's 1999, sir.
Sir.
I mean, who's going to turn down $100,000?
You know, people who don't like murdering other people.
Lonnie,
I haven't
mostly.
murdered anyone.
I just am very confused why that is the main focus of everyone here.
It's not the main focus of everyone here, but it's the main focus of everyone who's out there trying to kill each other. So we can't not talk about it.
It's Nathaniel's main focus.
Well, Nathaniel's a douche.
Hey, I'm not trying to murder anyone. I'm just trying to get the money at the end of the day also.
All right. I see that you have some things that would work out amongst your group here. So why don't you discuss this? And you know what? Call me. and he pulls out a business card and he hands it to David, or to Nathaniel, who's been leading this conversation. And it does have his name, Jose Torrero, attorney at law, and has the his practice listed below. And he says, "Give me a call there when you're ready to discuss terms. Pleasure meeting all of you." And he turns, walks back into the supply closet, shuts the door.
Does the number look like a cell phone or a landline?
It has both an office number and a mobile, and a fax, because it's 99.
Mm-hmm.
He's a lawyer. I could probably take him.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna go just check the supply closet, open it, see if it's a closet again.
You open it, it is a closet again.
What if when he shows back up, I just beat his ass?
I don't know, man. We need to figure out where this person is. This screensaver person. That's all I want to do.
Well, where do you want to
honest.
start?
I mean,
They'd have
If
to be in
we-
like a technology hub, right? Does that make sense?
I mean, it could make sense, yeah. And is there a Best Buy in town?
I mean, unless they could just go between screens. They could just be doing it from, like, their basement. We're in Florida, there are no basements.
Okay, so hold
Their
on.
office.
They almost certainly have to be an anime user too, right?
Yeah.
mhm.
Well, yeah, it's the
So-
only way they would know about us.
Yeah, so
Do you think they're on the map?
probably unless, they have enough control over it to keep themselves off the map, but what if we just start going and looking at the people flying solo?
It seems like a good way to get in a fight.
Yeah.
Or, we find them, we try and convince them to join our alliance, and we keep going and say, hey, we're trying to get everyone together, find who's pulling the strings, and keep anyone else from getting sucked into the TV. And, at the end of the day, hopefully we can get the $100,000 and figure out a way to split it.
So one problem with getting a bunch of people to join our alliance is at some point the recruits will outnumber us, and if they decide to just do away with us, we'd have a giant number of people ready to fight us.
Yeah.
There.
I kind of like capping it at 7, so we at least have a numbers advantage. And I feel like Allison, is here for the long haul. Yeah.
Allison,
You can
Cap,
after, she's right there.
yeah, who's been listening to the conversation, says, "Listen, I don't really. I mean, okay, I was gonna say I don't really want the money, but like, if I help you guys out and you guys all get it, like, if you could chip in like a fifth of it to me, that would be like super awesome."
I think we said last time we'd give you some of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
5-way split. And if the two of them join, 7-way split.
I don't really like the idea if it comes down to like a free for all at the end, having to fight
If it-
people.
I'll
If
protect
it
that
comes
was-
down to it, I'll go. I'll go into the screen.
That was just to
No.
get them on board. I don't really want to do a free for all.
No,
If it
yeah,
comes
I
down
mean,
to it and they try and fight us, we just take them out, right?
yeah. No, I'm just saying that like if it comes down to it, I will volunteer as tribute to
Die?
leave the competition. I don't think they're dying.
No?
No.
The blips go away. Where else would they go?
Somewhere else that's not here.
Texas.
I'm just
pretty
saying
far.
it's a possibility. Why would they go to Texas?
Why not?
Yeah. I mean, it could be anywhere, right?
Or maybe there's a TV prison.
Maybe they're in Pac-Man.
Did we try talking to the TV?
I'm pretty sure I tried talking to it.
I think you guys did try talking to the TV.
Hey, maybe we should check to see who's not moving first. Like if there's one person just sitting around.
Yeah. And I mean, I've been watching it for a little while now. Let me go back and check the screen and see if I can remember which dots weren't moving for like the longest time, which ones were just hold up.
You were looking at it for a while, so I'll say you can pick out a couple that have been pretty stationary and a couple that have been pretty consistently on the move.
Okay, so yeah, these ones have been, moving around, staying on the move. Then these ones have just been staying where they are. So if they are on the map themselves, though, I'm starting to think that's less likely of a possibility because then, people might come and try and attack them. But it's still, Jose and Vanessa showed that even if we just sit here, they can just come right in. There are people out there who can do that, so we may
There's
need
still
to start.
5 of us and 2 of them.
Yeah, but we may need to start being more proactive.
So can we do both plans? I mean, it's a whole map of the city. Can we look for people who are sitting around by themselves in places that might have a lot of computers? Like Lonnie said.
Yeah, I think we can try that, yeah.
Is there a computer lab here?
On campus? Yeah. There's definitely a computer lab on campus.
Like computer lab or that one internet cafe. That's all I can think of. There's gotta be other places.
Yeah, I mean, I think you have a couple of near campus. You have a couple of internet cafes. You've got a computer lab on campus, as well as a lot of the other like departments have computers. There's the library, the campus library. There are a couple of Radio Shacks.
It's been a minute since I thought about Radio Shack.
Yeah. I just realized we're in like peak colored iMac time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So places like that, a couple other independent tech stores around. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of places that would fit that bill. But you do find that there are a couple of stationary dots that are near, we'll say, the shopping center where there's a Radio Shack downtown. You can check those out. There's one near the library.
What do you guys think? You want to split up?
Oh,
No, I mean,
This will be 2 or 3 against 1.
Yeah, but you all nearly got run over by a car before, right?
No, it was so much cooler than that. We ran a car into another car. Well, Nathaniel did. It was really rad.
I'm sure it was, but just I think it'll certainly be safer for us if we all stick together.
Or we
But I
could
do-
all just get hit by a car. I've almost gotten hit by a car twice today.
Yeah, again, that number should be 0.
Well, it's not like I'm doing it on purpose. Also, did you see what Lonnie did to that first car?
My biggest concern with if we stick together as a group is that, the people on their own will be watching the screens, they'll see a group coming for them, and then they'll run away.
Yeah.
But-
So if it's only like 2 or 3 of us, they might take their chances.
So, what if we get Jose and Vanessa's help and we could just teleport all over town, right?
I mean, I can kind of do that.
Yeah,
If
but
I went ahead and just set up a panel, then you guys could all just... If they just see one person coming, they'll probably take their chances, and then all of you can show up.
if we can make them do it, we know they're in it for the long haul, and that if it comes down to it, they would kill us all to get the money.
Yeah, so I don't trust walking through their weird doors. They could just trap us somewhere.
Yeah, but they don't know they can't trap us anywhere. You can teleport us out. I can phase us through stuff.
I mean, in theory, I have to have room to put a panel somewhere. I don't know, man. I just don't trust it.
Yeah, I think we should use the teleporters from Harper. We can send Harpin, and then we'll be back up. If you're comfortable with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
so-
good. No, wait. I'm chill.
Hooray!
Thanks, buddy.
Now, we are going to need to send you with one of our phones because I've lost track of how many of us have phones. I think it's
There are
just
2 phones in this group.
Yeah. So we'll send you with one of them and just stay on the line. And, phone bill for tonight's going to be nuts, but that's.
Hey, nights and weekends free.
I don't know what the plan is for these cell phones. So
I'm sure you can afford it.
again, not paying for it personally. I don't know.
Wait, is Piper still playing for it?
Not mine, no.
Oh, I thought Piper got you yours.
No, Nathaniel got me mine.
I think Nathaniel just stole them.
Yeah.
Makes sense. All
I
right.
mean, I don't know Piper, but I'm pretty sure she would have cut you off by now.
Mm.
Cool. Where am I going?
We should start with the library, personally.
Okay. Where is that again?
Middle of campus.
I'll point it out on the map.
Is- Right, I don't go there that much. Okay. I'm gonna put my skates on.
All right.
And I'm gonna take a hockey stick with me.
And you're going over to the library, you said?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna skate over to the library with a hockey stick.
I feel like shouldn't we all move together to a certain point and then you set up a thing and go forward by yourself? That way it's not so far that you're on your own.
It's up to you. It just takes more effort the more panels I have to make.
Mm.
Yeah, I just kind of worry about you being out on your own.
Thanks. I mean, I play hockey and I sort of kick ass at roller derby, so I'm fine, but that's really nice.
No, yeah, I know. Yeah, but there's like super people out there, so it's like.
Yeah, but do
Dude.
they play hockey?
Not many people play hockey. We're in Florida.
Fine.
You-
So,
You go with Lonnie, right? That way there's 2 people. The people who are good
I
at
thought
like
we weren't
kind of.
splitting the party.
Oh. Okay, so your argument is no splitting the party.
Right,
At
we all
all,
go
is what you
together
want.
to a certain point, and then Lonnie goes ahead, or Harper goes ahead by herself and puts a panel down so we can just hop out closer if we need it.
That's the thing, is that I have to put down 2 panels for that.
yeah, whereas if we stay here, as long as she can get a panel off, like, even as she's being ambushed,
You guys
then
can
we
get there from here. 'Cause I already
Okay.
have
Let's-
one
Alright.
there.
All right,
It's, the
I'm-
walking through doesn't take any more time based on distance.
all right, cool, that works.
I mean, we could all just go together, right? And then if we have to run away,
Well, the
you
thing
can just throw a panel up and we can all jump in here, right?
Yes,
Well, the thing
that's
was-
technically true.
the thing was that we didn't want to have like a group of 5 approaching someone. We didn't want to spook them.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Harbor is like inching on skates. It's not subtle. She's on rollerblades, but it's just kind of inching towards the door. Hockey stick in hand.
Just make sure you stay on the line.
Yes.
Mm,
I rollerblade away. Is the front door back? Did they put the door back?
Yes, everything looks to be back the way it was before.
Great. I'm going to skate to the library
Okay.
before anyone can stop me.
All right, you begin to skate to the library. Everybody else staying behind with the panel at the dorm. It's not that far. It's just on the other side of campus, so it's a bit of a trek. You go through the students, through the quad, past the student center, past a couple of other campus buildings, and eventually make it over to the library. The rest of you that are currently there watching the screen can see Harper's dot as it slowly makes its way across campus.
No, I'm very fast.
Well, as it makes its way across campus to the library and to where you see this other dot. Harper,
Hello.
you reach the campus library, which is currently open. It's a multi-story, probably a 2-story building, rather large. Not very many people in it at this time of night, nor is it because it is the summer. So not a ton of people as you go in. I think there's like one librarian who is getting things ready for closing. And she looks over at you as you come in and says, dear will be closing in about 30 minutes, so just make sure you hurry.
Oh, that's fine. I'm supposed to meet a friend. Is anyone else here?
I think there are a few people still wandering around.
Oh, okay. I'll just find him. I'll be out of here in no time.
Okay. She looks at the hockey stick she says, no rollerblading in the library.
Okay. Sit down. Take off his skates. Fling him over. Fling his shoes. Put his shoes on.
Thank you. You can leave them at the desk if you'd like, but...
No, it's cool.
Okay.
I'm not gonna skate over the books.
All right. So what's your plan for finding this person?
I'm gonna walk around and see if I see anybody acting suspicious. And then if I do, I don't know, have Hale shoot snowflakes at them or something. Harper hadn't thought that far ahead.
All right. All right. You
Probably that.
make an intelligence check for me.
Okay.
Again, it'll be a lower DC or
Well, I hope
target
so.
number.
4.
Okay, that'll be fine.
Good. It's the highest I can roll.
Good. You head around the library looking at a few people. A couple people reading, one person using a study room. Nobody in particular. But what you do notice, because a flash of insight, is that whoever this is might be looking at a screen. And you do find one person. Wait, I need to check. Nope, that wasn't around yet. What would they have? I was looking to see when the iPod came out, but I don't think that was until 2001.
What is it, 99?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then I checked to see when Zune came out, and that was after iPod. I think they're sitting at the only like the computers bank that they have at the library. There's like 10 computers in a row, and one person currently kind of sitting over there. A girl with kind of spiky black hair, couple of piercings, and she has a hoodie kind of pulled up. She's got a book in front of her that she's reading, but she keeps glancing up at the computer in front of her, which you can see displayed across all the computer screens. This overlay of this map, which you know that non-enemy users can't see. Her computer is on, so she's currently has like a browser window open, but she's using this computer right now, so she may be the person.
I'm gonna go sit down next to him.
Okay, the one right next to them,
Yeah.
out of this bank of 10 computers. All right, perfect. Yeah. You you sit down right next to her, and she looks suspiciously over,
Hey.
glancing up at the computer screen. Hey.
Hello.
Cool map.
So Hale comes out and says
Yeah.
hello.
He's just a little guy. I'm not here to
You're
fight.
not... Okay. You can see like her reaching down to grab her backpack and like kind of
Please
steadily
don't.
pushing
If
the
I was
chair
here
back.
to fight, I already would have got the drop on you. You have your back to an entire room.
Then why are you here?
Because I have a group of friends that doesn't want to do this fighting thing. And we're trying to resolve this without a bunch of people getting sucked into TVs.
We are friends.
You can see him, right?
Yeah. Roll charisma. Can't be worse than your
Is Hale
intelligence.
helping?
You can say Hale is helping.
Can he help? Because he's just so cute.
Maybe using their power.
Sure.
A check examples. Charisma and power, intimidate or taunt someone. Charisma plus speed. No, let's go charisma and speed.
And speed. Okay.
Because you're trying to persuade them quickly before they before they get away.
Cool. 5.
5. Yeah, I don't know if that's enough. She kind of begins to slide. She's like, right, so you're just here to talk about me joining, so you have more people that you're
Yeah,
hanging
they're
out
not
with.
here though.
Right.
Why are you making that
Right.
face?
And she just gets up and she begins to run.
I'm gonna pull the phone out of my pocket. Incoming, and I want to try to put a panel just right in front of her so she just runs through it.
You just want to kidnap her.
No, she ran into it.
Okay. You
It's
I
that
didn't
rule.
touch her.
If you trick someone into a cage, you didn't kidnap them.
it's not kidnapping if you trick them.
Listen, Lonnie's not here to be my moral compass. I don't know what else to do.
Wait, am
Okay.
I the moral compass of this group?
Apparently,
Oh Lord in
I'm gonna try
heaven.
to put a panel just right in front of her of mirrored ice, so she'll run into it and then into the other one that's in the room with everyone else, and I just kind of go incoming.
Okay. I think again this will be so you'll have to spend a point to use your animus power
Okay.
to do that. Yeah, I don't think there's really a role here. I think you're just because you're just
Right.
putting the panel in front of her. So as long as you spend the AP for that. So yeah, I'm gonna have her actually make a check to see whether she can react to it and to get out of the way. It's gonna be, we'll make that a dex speed roll, which are not her best. right. Dex speed. Nope, that's a 3. So she she goes charging straight through, and those of you that are in the common room at the dorm, watching the screen closely and waiting for some update from Harper, suddenly get a phone call, and as whoever's got the other one, Nathaniel, picks it up, you just hear incoming, and then suddenly this girl just runs straight into the room and she kind of skids to a stop.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
And she turns
Harper!
around to start running back towards the.
You can't just
the
kidnap
icy gun.
people.
I did it. Can I close the panel?
Do you come through behind her?
Yeah.
Okay, so you step through the panel behind her.
Let the one in the library go. Let it melt.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. That librarian's gonna be so mad.
Yeah, there's going to be water all over the floor in that library.
It's
now.
not on the books. He'll dry.
She's going to come back. You just get a scene later of the librarian. She's closing up and wheeling the book cart through back, and she looks down at this big puddle near the computer lab, and she's like, God damn it.
Oops.
All right, you you now have this girl that is trapped in this room with you all. She turns around, and Harper, you're right there. She turns, then manifesting around her,
Oh no.
next to her, she calls forth her anima, which is this metallic-looking humanoid that is spray painted, has like graffiti look on it. These very vibrant, like greens and purples and blues. And these like spike pattern, these like spikes jutting out from the top around the brow of the head, and it goes into sort of aggressive posture.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hey,
Don't want to fight.
we don't want to fight.
We really don't want to fight. I'm not sure what she said to you, but we don't want to fight.
You guys heard the whole thing. I said we don't want to fight.
Can't
it
just
was
bring
kind of in your
people
pocket.
here.
It was muffled.
We're sorry. This is a lot. Honestly, we don't want to fight you. You're not the person we're looking for, clearly. If you want to stay here and be safe, that's okay. But we're looking for the person who's like doing all this bullshit.
I mean, you don't know she's not.
I mean, I guess
Wait.
you're right, but
You think I'm behind this?
Okay, she's probably not.
We
we don't have any
working on a
leads.
theory. We were looking for people by themselves, by technology. They might be keeping an eye on things.
Allison's over in the corner, just like, wait, so you just kidnap people?
I
That's
did
what
not
you-
kidnap anyone. She ran in.
Okay.
Court of law.
By that by that rule, you could say we kidnapped you. Allison.
Allison came willingly.
There was like a whole
You asked me
car
to get in a
chase.
car with you.
Well, we kind of pulled you into a car with us and then wrecked a car into
You
another
saved
car
me
and
from the
then ran.
person who was kidnapping me,
Yeah,
who
you're
trapped
welcome.
me in a car with them.
You're
I'm sorry. Hi, I'm
welcome.
Lonnie. I know this is probably pretty scary.
The girl is in the middle with her anima still manifested, kind of like trying to back up towards a wall and stuff. Kind of takes a little bit more of a defense, like it seems a little less on edge as you guys all start bickering amongst yourselves.
Listen, I'm sorry. Sometimes I just do things without really thinking about them.
All right, but as long as you recognize the fact that you did kidnap me,
No, you
like
ran. It's just
they're
a,
right.
You just walked through a door.
That you created.
Well, it's still a door. Every door is created, Bonnie.
Did they know where the door was going, and was there a realistic chance for them to not go through the door?
Well, I don't know. She ran away. How am I supposed to ask? I'm sorry. I'm trying to apologize. Will you just let me apologize?
I feel like you're not apologizing for what she wants an apology for, but that's okay.
Well, you guys aren't letting her talk.
It's just
I'm
too
sorry.
funny that you don't think this is kidnapping, honestly.
It's not
It's very
kidnapping. She
amusing.
can leave if she wants to leave. That's sort of the core tenet of kidnapping is that the person can't leave. You're not a hostage.
So I can leave.
If you
yeah,
want,
if you want.
you're just
But
trying
we
to
do
Alright,
think
talk
it
to
would be
you.
much better for you to stay here.
Only because we can offer you protection. Okay,
Seriously
don't
though,
make it-
you were sitting there knowing there's a war going on outside with your back turned to an entire open room.
Trying to look non-conspicuous. I was hanging out in the library since I saw the thing on the TV earlier today, and I thought being in public might be safer than being alone in my apartment.
Anybody that's like us can see what's on your screen, so heads up.
But it was on all the screens.
Plus, someone drove a car through her apartment earlier, so being in public isn't necessarily going to be that much safer.
We also torpedoed another car into that car in public.
Now you're making us sound like
I
the
don't
bad
think
guys,
he's
Nathaniel.
helping.
I'm just saying public isn't a great help.
Listen, I said what I said. I'm sorry that I made a door in front of you, made you walk through a portal. Not my best choice. I did not mean it maliciously, but if you were the person that was doing this, or you were working with them or something, I didn't want you to get away. I really don't want to fight you. And these really are my friends. And we are really just trying to fix this without anybody else getting sucked into TVs.
Yeah.
And don't listen to Nathaniel, he's a jerk.
What? I was just gonna say that we are still trying to get $100,000 out of this, if possible. It's not the number one goal, but it's in the top 5.
Lonnie is gonna actually kill you.
So
Do you
if we
see
get
that?
it, some
She
of that
has-
money's come
She
to
has
you.
a real expression on her face. I think for the first time since I've met her.
Y'all seem too incompetent to be in this to trick me or murder me, so I guess I'll trust you.
Thanks.
Ouch, but okay.
Wait,
It's a fair point. It's a fair
What's
point.
your name?
Billy.
Billy. Lonnie. Steelwind.
he sucks, don't talk to him.
This is Fresh Prince.
Knew it. I knew it when you said the color scheme.
So much.
And a thank
Thank
you
you, Sid.
to our good friend Greek Sid for that NPC name.
Oh, I wrote French Prince.
Yes, this
No,
is
that is
French
me, Colton.
Prince. I am the French Prince.
I am the prince of this castle. Nathaniel, you have not fed me in 30 minutes. Meow.
All right. Get out some more cat food. Put it out.
I don't know if Colton actually eats. Is he like a ghost
now.
cat or is he just a cat?
Anima can eat. Some do. Some stands eat in JoJo, so I'm sure why not.
Even if he didn't, he has the personality of a cat.
Hmm.
So, anyways, we're trying to stop this nonsense from happening. We're not gonna hurt you. If you want to stay here and be safe, that's totally fine. Is you can't hurt us, safety in numbers.
I have hockey sticks.
So y'all planning on like splitting the money between all of y'all or something? 'Cause I
Mhm.
thought only 4 people could.
I keep saying this. Once
I'll
we-
play by the rules.
Yeah. Once we get the money, we can do whatever we want with it.
Hmm.
I mean, I don't really care about the money all that much, but
We can
it'd be nice
see
to
you
have
on
like pay off my student loans a bit.
How much are your student loans?
It's up there.
Fair.
I
Nathaniel, are
think
you offering to pay off our student loans? Because I'll take you up on that after this is all done.
I worked 3 jobs, Nathaniel. 3.
And you're the one who doesn't want $100,000. All
Because
right?
it's
So-
blood money. Does nobody
I mean,
else
I've
see
got-
that?
I'm what, a sophomore, so
Again, we don't know they're dying.
and I've got state tuition 99 30,000.
Oh man. Okay.
For
So you're
all
like
4
maxing
years.
it out, huh?
College sucks.
Yeah. You guys know how little student athlete stipends are?
No.
Anyways,
Nathaniel, it would shock you to your core. How little
Probably
money
not.
we have.
The money I have now is a relatively new development in my life. I'll say that.
All right, so y'all all have these powers too,
Mhm.
and you're planning on what? Forming a super team and going and fighting everybody else?
Hell yeah.
Well,
No,
finding
no,
whoever
no.
set
No,
this
wait.
up, get them to take people back out of the TV, and take the money from them as punishment for their crimes.
Yeah. Finding whoever is running the competition and stealing the $100,000 from them and making them stop doing this.
right. I have a connection that we can put them in like jail.
Are you a cop?
I'm not.
Yeah,
a
you have
cop.
to tell us.
Yeah, you do have to tell
No,
us
you
if you're a
don't.
cop.
And
You
yes,
do. It's
No, you
entrapment.
don't.
I've
Yeah,
heard
it's
that.
entrapment. You do.
Allison's like, yeah, I've
No.
heard that too.
No,
Thanks,
it's not.
Allison, yeah.
It's 100% not. But
I mean,
fine.
only a cop would know.
or a pre-law.
Oh, cool.
Mm.
Can we still call it the super team?
Sure.
Thank you. Harper
So
is satisfied.
what do you want me to do?
Just
Because I
Oh.
still don't know if I want to be a part of all this.
Right. just stay here and stay safe. If you have any way of like being able to like figure out who this person is who's organizing all this, that would be super helpful. If not, just chill here and I don't know, there's smoothies in the fridge.
I mean, I could help a little, but I'm not sure how much you have to go on. I don't know anything about who's doing this any more than you.
Well, what's your guy
Anima
do?
user.
Oh, and she looks around, she thinks for a second, and she reaches into her pocket, pulls out a pen, and holds it up, and you see Fresh Prince reach out and touch the pen, and it turns into a little gardener snake, and sort of wraps around her finger. And then as it kind of twirls, it intertwines a bit through her fingers. After a moment, it transforms back into a pen. She's like, stuff like that, I can like turn things into like living things, and then they'll like do stuff.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay, so temporary animation of objects. How differently can you transform them, or
I mean, I haven't tested it out with anything bigger than like a couch.
That's pretty
It's
big,
pretty big.
though.
I mean, I mostly it's easier with like little stuff. Like I can turn a something into like a coin into like a butterfly and have it go. I mean, the thing is like if it's something that comes off of someone, like it's attached to them or belongs to them, or it's like a part of them, it'll usually the creature will try to find its way back to where it belongs.
Huh.
So if you've got something they're looking to find somebody with, I can help you there. But
I mean, we could use. We got the business card. Could track Jose and Vanessa back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I was also wondering if maybe we should try and break into their law offices and see if we can blackmail them.
Wait, why are we talking about the lawyer?
Get them on our side.
But we do.
We don't need them on our side.
Well, they are going to come back, and we do still have to deal with that.
Right, but that's not the main goal, guys. The main goal is
No,
to
we
find this
know.
person.
We know, but the thing about it is that Jose is probably gonna come back in like an hour and be like, "Okay, we talked about it. What are we doing?" We do have to decide what we're doing about that. Because if he shows up and we don't have an answer, do
I mean, that's how I interpreted it.
What was your question? You kind of got cut out at the beginning.
Oh, I
What
said,
were you
why
saying?
didn't we give him an ultimatum, not the other way around?
Yeah, he kind of flipped it on us there at the end, though.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Lawyers.
Yeah.
It's the pre-law.
She's only a sophomore. I'm still figuring it out, okay? All right, look.
Should I go like hunt one of these other people down while
Yeah.
y'all figure out
Yes.
what you're
Okay.
gonna do? I'm not contributing anything at this point.
Yeah, I could. Checking
Ma-
the screen, is there still the person by the shopping center?
Yeah, there's.
Mallory, can you go with her, please?
Why?
So that there's not another maybe kidnapping, I guess.
No, I figured it out. I got it this time.
Mallory's just like got that loving, motherly vibe going on.
I mean,
I'm not that old.
it worked. Right, Billy?
Y'all got anything to eat here? Because I haven't had dinner
There's
yet.
smoothies in the
Okay.
fridge.
Smoothies in the fridge.
And
Don't drink the green ones. Those are mine.
Harper, also the shopping center will be a lot bigger, so it could be good to have an extra person, extra supplies, extra
Fine.
backup in case it goes wrong.
Okay. Yeah, that tracks.
Allison gets up and goes to Billy and says, "I'll help you find some food." And Billy says, "Thanks." And the two of them go off to do something
smoothies in
because you
the
guys are
fridge.
trapping all of my NPCs.
We're gonna
with
make it a
you.
bottle episode, but only Sean.
I brought you all smoothies. Ungrateful. You know how expensive
okay.
smoothies are? Some of those have protein powder in them.
Get some sick gains going. All right.
So Harper and Mallory are going to the shopping center to figure out where this other anime user and to investigate the Radio Shack there, see if it
Yes.
might be involved in any of this. Okay. All right. We will do that. We're going to go and take our break here, and we will come back to that and see how many more of my NPCs you can kidnap before I just blow up the building.
She walked through the door.
So you put it right in front of her.
It's not my fault. Her situational awareness is bad.
All right, stay tuned, everyone. While we come back for our, we'll be back shortly to discuss the finer details of kidnapping and and entrapment. So stay tuned, and we will see you all very soon. And welcome back, everyone. Thanks for hanging out with us on our break. Hopefully, everyone is refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to discuss the finer points of the American justice system as we have been doing here today. Right now, Harper and Mallory are heading across town to this shopping center where you can see one of these dots present. Yes, Harper, you're raising your hand.
Do we have a car?
You had a
Probably
car.
Not.
Well, we don't have the car we stole. Do any of us have a car?
I don't.
Harper does not.
Are
Mallory
we all
doesn't.
poor?
I can steal you another car.
Yo, we'll just take the bus. That's okay. I have a bus pass.
I would hope the university gives us, bus passes included with student ID.
You would think.
Yeah, I think there's a
With how
there's
trash
a
the meal
transit.
plan is, no one knows.
There's a transit system in Mount Pleasant, and your student passes double as your student ID badges double as bus passes.
No one yells at me for
so-
wearing skates on the bus.
They give you some looks.
Don't
You guys get on the bus and begin your trek to this shopping center, which you arrive at. I'll say right now it's getting closer to it's getting pretty late. It's probably around 10 or 11 o'clock right now, with everything you guys have done. You arrive at the shopping center. It's kind of a half commerce center, half retail. There is a Radio Shack there and a grocery store, but there's also a business complex with a dentist office and a podiatrist and a plastic surgeon office that is all in this one little area, this outlet. You have your cell phone, so you can pull that out, and you can look at based on where the dot is. You have the Radio Shack that you can see. The dot that you are looking at is not at the Radio Shack. In fact, they are at the business. Based on what you can tell in the dot, they're probably in that commerce center with those doctor's offices. So you can go there to investigate. You guys can go look at the Radio Shack first.
What do you think, Specs?
Okay, I guess that's fine. But we should let's check Radio Shack, see if anyone, because when you found Billy, you just had Hale out, right? So
Mm-hmm.
maybe you just have them floating around by you, see if anyone tracks it, and then we can head over to where the dot is, because I'm starting to think whoever's running this is keeping themselves off of the map, because why would they want people to be able to come find them?
Yeah, you're probably right. Okay.
Okay, so you guys head over to the Radio Shack to see what's going on there. I am double checking. Radio Shack's hours, they close at 9 on weekdays. So you guys do as you guys approach, you do see the Radio Shack is closed. And as you come up to the storefront, you can see that it seems to be dark inside. You don't notice any signs of anyone in there.
Well, I guess trying to take a peek and see if we can see where the door to the employee back would be, if there are lights on there, or if it is just it's closed, no one's home.
Yeah, you You look in the back. I'm not gonna make you roll for that. You look to the back of the store. There are some like security lights on inside, just like really dim lit towards the back. You can see some of the screens on the wall for like they've got some like computer monitors and stuff in there. You can see that those are based on your guys' view, they're illuminated with that that image, the same map as before on any screen currently in there. It does look like there might be a light on at the back of the store, but you can't see any other detail, like what that light's coming from or if anyone is back there.
I can get us in if you want.
How are you doing on anima juice? We need to come up with a better term for that.
Yeah, I don't like it when you say those words together. I'm still pretty good.
Okay, I'm just thinking I want to let you rest up and use my power, but anything I can do is probably going to be fairly destructive. So
I can get in without breaking. You know, on a scale of 0 to 16, I feel about 11.
okay, I mean, from 0 to 20, I'm at about 17. But okay, maybe I can do this with some finesse.
Or we could, we could just knock.
I suppose we could try that first.
Is that a dumb idea? We could just like knock and say, "Hey, are
we
you?"
We really need walkie-talkies or something. So yeah, we can try that first.
Luna!
Yes, Sam?
Lava is hot.
That is correct, Sam. Good job.
Thanks, buddy.
Hale like floats around and then lands on the shoulder.
So
He's learning.
you knock. All right.
We haven't
There's a
tried
moment
this
of-
strategy before.
I know it's a bold, innovative idea. You knock on the door. There's a moment of pause. You see that light go brighter for a moment, and then cast in shadow as a person comes out from the back. They kind of come around the corner and they look out towards the front, and you can see a middle-aged man, kind of heavy set, with a bit of scruff, and he's balding, wearing a Radio Shack polo, and he looks, and then he comes walking to the front door. It doesn't open it, but he just goes, "We're closed."
I'm sorry, we really need to get some walkie-talkies. We tried to get here sooner, but the buses,
Can I just like surreptitiously look at the phone we have? See a dot?
No, there's no dot immediately next to you. He says, "Ma'am, do you know what time it is?"
Yeah, I'm really sorry about this. And just as I'm talking, I'm gonna have Luna suddenly just pop into being behind me, see if he gives any visual indication.
He doesn't seem to react.
Yeah. Again, sir, I'm sorry. I was just hoping we might be able to pop in, but I also we should have gotten here sooner. As I am looking at my inventory and reason, I have no monies. I don't think Harper has any monies either.
Make a charisma check.
Okay.
No, we spent our money for today.
Yeah. So
It's been a long
that
day.
would be. I don't think Alex could handle the role-playing anxiety of going in and being like, "Oh wait, I don't have any money to spend." But that is an 8, which is the max I can get on the die.
That's actually very good. He sighs. He looks at his own watch. Looks over the two of you. Ascertains you're probably not going to rob him. And he says, "All right, come on." And he flicks on the light in the store. Fluorescents come on. Unlocks the door. Says, "Walkie-talkies are back that way. I'll be out in a minute." And he heads to the back room once again. He says, "I can see you on the cameras, so don't try anything. I've got you on video, all right?"
Right, of course. Thank you so much. Harper, do you have any money? I just realized we spent all of it.
No.
We spent all of it.
No, I'm really poor.
Oh, shit. Okay, do we just run? Because he didn't seem to react to anima, so...
You hear him in the
I have
back
an
for a
idea.
second, just like a muffled voice, and he goes, "God damn it." So, bitch. And it seems like he's really frustrated by something back there.
Sir, is everything all right?
He comes back up, and he's like, it's fine. It's something I'm working on back there. It's getting some weird interference with one of our systems. It's all right. Did you find what you need?
I'm good. I'm going to look. Yeah, it's literally been like 30 seconds. So.
All right. Sorry, I gotta get home.
Is he just standing there staring at us?
He goes around back to the counter to begin to boot up the cash register.
I'm gonna look at Mallory and be like, "Just go talk to him for a second. Do you really want walkie-talkies? Just go talk to him for a second."
Right, so... Again, I really appreciate you doing this. I understand, this is... You could probably get in some trouble for helping us like this, and... It's just... We'll be out of your hair... We'll be out of your beard hair in no time? I probably made that worse. I'm so sorry.
You did. It's fine. I was stuck here anyway. It's all right. I don't mean to come across so angry.
It's, if you don't mind me asking, I mean, I'm not an electrical engineer, but I'm somewhat of an engineer. I might be able to offer some insight on your project.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We've got this this setup back there with the local. Well, I don't know. Maybe you can tell me what's going on. And he actually gestures to the back. He says, "We got the TVs back there. You can take a look."
Okay. Yeah, I'll give it a peek, kind of glancing back towards Harper to make sure she clocks that I'm heading to the back.
Harper, what are you doing?
Stealing walkie-talkies.
Okay.
I'm going to, as we walk in, just drop a panel, just kind of like touch the bottom of one of the windows, just a panel that's like, I don't know, just like this big.
Sure.
And then just kind of wait for Mallory to be distracted, and then go to that back shelf that's got the walkie-talkies on it, and just like on that back wall, just another little panel, just like this big. Just kind of push a couple of packages of walkie-talkies through it.
Okay. So they come through outside.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Make a
Guys, we're so poor is the thing.
we'll call this a junction. This will be more about like kind of sleight of hand to steal it.
Sure.
We'll say dexterity and speed.
Okay. My dexterity is good. Ooh.
And you have to spend an AP to use your
Yeah, that's fine. 10.
10. Okay, yeah. You do that while the guy's distracted. It means lead Mallory to the back room. You just push through, and you hear the clattering of a couple of the cartridges hit the ground outside, and then you close off the portal, and leaving a little bit of water along the back wall.
Yeah, I just leave.
You just walk back out the door.
Mm-hmm.
Suspicious.
Okay.
They didn't. What? They didn't have what I wanted.
Don't leave.
Fine. We'll stand by the door.
Love you.
Yeah, I love you too.
Mallory, you go back and you can see he's got the TV set up back there for some sort of display they were working on. And you can see all of the screens are coming up with this with the image, the one that the you're presuming is being created by some sort of anima. But you're hearing the static, and you can tell based on like this kind of overlay effect that you're getting that the TVs themselves are not giving any stations, that they're just kind of giving off static a little bit. He says, I mean, they seem to be fine, but I was noticing some sort of interference with the signal we were getting from the cable company, and so I was running through some diagnostics to figure stuff out, and I found this weird, I don't know, some sort of sub signal or something else coming underneath it, and I haven't been able to identify whatever it is, and I was kind of worried there might be something wrong with our frequency. I was trying to triangulate it, figure out where exactly it's coming from, and if it's something from the local networks or one of their other affiliates, but I was trying to figure that out. I'm not going to be able to do it on my own, because if it's something local, I'm going to need some other help from some of our chains so I can try to triangulate the signal. Nobody's in the office, so I'm kind of stuck.
Right, well, like I said, not exactly an electrical engineer, but I can maybe see if I can help. So it seems to be, you're sure it's not coming from the cable company, but something kind of hijacking the signal?
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Okay, do we know what it could... Let's think about what the possibilities are. That might help us narrow it down and diagnose it.
Well, either there's somebody in the line that's tapped into it to steal cable or something like that. I need to figure that out so we can get them disconnected, call the police, whatever. Could be aliens.
All right, could always be aliens. Okay,
Or maybe some sort of CIA, program. They're monitoring our cable usage. I don't know. That sort of stuff happens all the time from what I read.
Right, well, sorry to break it to you. I'm actually CIA Agent Smith, here to check in on you. I'm kidding, but I'm kidding.
You don't kid about that.
You're right. I'm sorry, but let's see if we can crack this together.
Okay. So you're taking a quick look at everything to see what he's working out. You go ahead and roll me a. Actually, no, I'm not gonna have you roll because it's not gonna be interesting if you don't succeed. So you take a look at what he's figuring out, and you actually see whatever he is isolating. There is some sort of weird signal coming through. Could be whatever this anima is sending through it that he's somehow been able to identify through the use of technology. And from what he's been able to figure out, the signal is coming from somewhere in the Mount Pleasant area. And what he's trying to do with this setup is triangulate based on the strength of the signal where it might be originating from. And luckily, there are 3 Radio Shacks in the Mount Pleasant area. But unfortunately for him, the other 2 are closed, so nobody's in there right now. So he was trying to get that working, but unless there's somebody else in the other 2 Radio Shacks to set up the signal and the equipment that he needs, he won't be able to triangulate the signal.
And I take it, if you've called people, they're unavailable to go in.
Yeah, no, trying to get somebody to come in at 10 o'clock for a something I can't fully understand. It's been difficult enough. I mean, everyone here works. Most people here work part time, and are
Right.
college kids and stuff. So, no, it's not important enough for me to get anybody to come in. And I'd go over to the stores myself to set up the stuff, but I gotta be here.
All right.
So.
Don't suppose there's any chance of you know, I'd be happy to take a look at them. I mean, I love solving a good puzzle, but I don't know how you'd be able to get me into the other stores, if that's even possible.
You say you what? You're a student at the campus, or
Yeah, PhD candidate.
oh, well, I mean, you if you understand what I'm trying to do here, then yeah, I mean, if you could help, that'd be great.
Be
I
happy
could give you
to.
my key, and you go in there and turn on the equipment.
Sure, and it's just this. It'll be the stuff in the back rooms at the other two.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I mean, we can do that, and I can give you the number to this phone so that you can keep tabs on me.
Yeah, give me your number. He pulls out a piece of paper. It says, "Well, again, I'm trusting you with this, and if you're a student, and the Charleston students have been pretty, a good lot, and if you're PhD there, you said, so I trust you're not going to do something criminal. So, yeah, here." And he takes your number. He hands you his copy of the key. He says, "I'll hang out here for another, say, 2 hours at the most."
Yeah, I mean, like I said, we're taking the buses, so it might take us a minute, but
All
I'll
right.
get around to the others as soon as I can.
All right. You just give me a call once you get to the store. I'll walk you through what to do, and then we'll do the same thing at the other one. And yeah, we'll see if we can get this sorted out. Thank you. You said
Mallory.
Mallory. Right. He points to his name tag. It says Sal. It says Sal.
Mal
All right.
and Sal on the job.
He's a dour man. He doesn't laugh.
I'll get going. Yeah, and okay, we got this.
You guys head back out. He says, "All right." He looks back. He said, "Did you find what you need as far as the walkie-talkies go? I can go and ring you up."
Oh, we'll worry about that later. We should figure this out first.
Okay. All right. Yep. Go ahead. Thank you for your for your help. I'll be looking for your call.
All right, head out. I guess if Harper was waiting at the door, taking her with me. Okay. I think we've got this figured out, and is gonna call Nathaniel and Lonnie to fill them in.
Harper, you scoop up your stolen walkie-talkies.
So
Okay. Yeah, you guys get on a conference call.
So we need to get into the other two Radio Shacks. I have the key to get into them. But I don't know if we want to try and get there more quickly. Have you guys break in to the other one, or that might not go over so well, but
Oh
this should
shit,
be-
we didn't send you with anyone who could get in there. We can both go through walls.
No,
Oh, but
again,
I
as
have
long
the
as
key now.
yeah, Mallory's got
Right.
the key. As long as I can see in there, I can get in there. It's just
Okay.
Okay.
we could do it twice as fast though.
But yeah, you may want to come group up with us so that once we do triangulate the signal, we can all just head there together. And this should take us to the guy who's doing this.
Okay.
Okay.
Also, I got walkie-talkies.
Oh, sweet.
Cool.
All right. That'll be really helpful next time we have to split up.
Okay. I'll tell the kids to stay here, and hopefully all the traps are enough to keep them safe.
Hey, tell Allison I said hi.
I will do that. Okay. Click.
All right. Yeah, go to Allison and Billy.
Billy, yeah. Who have managed to find a package of Velveeta mac and cheese and are have put that together with the pots and the cutlery that are left there in the public space and under the dorm.
Okay. So yeah, we think we found a way to triangulate whatever's going on.
Allison goes, "Oh, awesome.
Staying here or coming with?"
Rather stay here. Nothing against you guys, but it seems safer
That's cool.
to not move around too much.
Yeah.
And I don't
All
want
right.
to, whoever this is coming from, don't really want to be dealing with whoever that is.
That's fine.
If Joe and Vanessa come back,
Hide.
hide, or you can join up with them and be a team of 4. Just don't get yourself killed. Hopefully, we'll put a stop to it before then.
Hide it is.
Did you call
And
him
Billy
Joe?
Yep,
It's Jose.
Yeah. you're right. You're right. So say. It's almost like I misread my notes.
Like I read the first 2 letters and gave up on the rest.
I saw J. I saw an O. I saw an E. That's all I needed.
You see Billy leans over and says, who are Joe and Vanessa? And Allison says, it's a long story. I'll explain it.
All right, just keep an eye on the monitor. Stay as hidden as possible, and we'll be back hopefully when all this is over.
Cool. All right, we'll be here.
Oh, and Harper says hi.
Oh. All right. Hi.
I will let her know that you said hi back.
Cool.
Cool. Cool.
All right.
We leave.
Yeah, I guess grab a. Is there a phone book anywhere around? There's got to be a. This is a dorm. There's someone left a phone book in here.
Yeah, sure.
All right, because we're gonna need that to know the addresses for the other Radio Shacks because we can't look them up because we can't look at screens.
Yep. All right. You you guys take out. I am getting in the chats. There are apparently a lot more Mount Pleasants than I was aware of. This is Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. So yeah, you guys head back downstairs to the portal, which Harper uses her powers to activate again, and zooms you all to the parking lot at the outside the Radio Shack.
It's always so freezing.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of my whole thing.
All right.
Right.
Yes.
So do we need to get into this Radio Shack, or this is the one we already got into?
This is the one where Sal's at.
We're cool with this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we should get going to the others.
Load up.
And he's got y'all on tape and whatnot, so don't rob the Radio Shacks, I assume.
That would be a bad idea.
At least any more than Harper already did.
What? Why?
Oh.
Because we have no money. We got it on the snacks earlier.
What did you take?
Walkie-talkies.
We have cell phones.
We have 2
We're
cell
2.
phones. I have 4 walkie-talkies.
All right, everyone walkie-talkie up. Did you get batteries?
Yes.
Okay.
Also, it's the packages of 2, and they come with batteries.
Yeah, they come with the little which type of battery is it? The square ones?
Guys, are we the bad guys?
Yeah.
No, it's walkie-talkies. Radio Shack can handle a couple of walkie-talkies.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere.
Cut to 20 years later.
They're doing fine. They're never gonna go out of business. Invest everything you have in Radio Shack. So you guys aren't doing anything with the dot that's near you.
Oh, there's a dot near us?
Yep.
Oh, that's right. That's the
Yeah,
whole reason we came here.
We did kind of get a little distracted.
Yeah, but this seems like we will be able to, skip to the ending if we manage to triangulate things.
I can go try to talk to him real quick.
I mean, what if they want to fight and then we just have to use up more of, as Mallory calls it, our anima juice?
I don't know. I'll just hit him really hard. Fine.
Besides, you have one of your walls here. We can always come back if we need to.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, okay.
So you leave the shopping center and head over to the next Radio Shack. You guys are taking the bus again?
We want to? I can steal us a car if we want.
Look, I don't normally condone you stealing cars, but I fucking hate the bus.
All right.
Let's just do it somewhere far away from the Radio Shack so that Sal doesn't think he's messed up in trusting me. No, the less crime we do around this Radio Shack, the better.
I guess. What buildings are around here?
Well, you have the grocery store and the Radio Shack, which share a parking lot, and then you have the like whole commerce strip where, what do I say, dentist office, podiatrist, plastic surgeon.
Don't steal anything from the podiatrist's lot. I have to go there at some point.
And don't
Okay.
take a minivan. That's just an asshole move. Take a car that looks pretentious.
Listen, I
There
spent
is
half my life on different
plastic
kinds of skates.
surgeon?
I do have to go to a podiatrist.
Yeah. Any cars at the plastic surgeon's parking lot?
There is one car parked at outside the plastic surgeon's lot. It's a silver '96 Chevy Corvette parked at the plastic surgeon's office.
Okay. 6.
I don't know whether that has 4 seats. I'll say it
Can
has
you
a
open
bench.
it?
I'm looking at it.
I don't know if a Corvette has a bench or not. Hold on, let me check.
This one does.
No, ma'am.
Okay, hold on. Let me see. Let me find a different one. We'll say it's a nope. All right. No. It is a He's a plastic surgeon. He probably has a more he has a 99 Cadillac DeVille.
There you go. Oh, that's a pretentious car. Yeah, steal that one.
I thought you were like anti-crime.
You know what? It's been a long night. I just want this to end. Honestly, I want to go back to sleep because I have to work in the morning. Okay? Ramen doesn't make itself.
You don't have to be here.
I feel like I kind of do. Like, stop people
Also,
from
if-
dying. That's
If she
what
goes
we
to her
do.
apartment, she might get kidnapped by Knight Rider.
I'm just
Like what
saying.
happened to Allison.
I'm just saying. It's on you. It's not on us. Lighten up.
All right. So, anyways, yeah, I think for this, I'm gonna go ahead and use some AP here and just try and kind of like phase in and do some hot wiring. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say you spend the AP. We won't do a roll though.
Okay.
So using the points. So you phase into the car and hotwire it from the inside. Open it up, stealing the car outside of the. You can see the plastic surgeon's office has the surgeon's name, the practicing physicians there named Dr. Dempsey on the on the office sign, plastic surgeon, image consultants, and surgical center. Yeah, the car roars to life, or sputters to life.
All right. Let's roll.
So for first
Cool.
radio check, we take a right here and gonna start navigating.
All right. You pull out of the parking lot, leaving the first Radio Shack in your dust and heading down the one of the main thoroughfares of Mount Pleasant to the next Radio Shack, following the directions that Mallory is giving you based on the address that you have in your phone book. As you are approaching or en route, you hear a noise coming up from behind you, a roaring sound, as another car approaches very quickly from behind, weaving in and out of traffic. And you see some telltale red headlights flare to life as Knight Rider comes riding up behind you.
Problem. That's the car. That's the car we tried to kill with the other car.
Okay.
Or what happened?
That's the car that kidnapped Allison, and then Nathaniel threw another car into it, and apparently it's still fine.
So
Okay.
that's the anima.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't have time to deal with his shit, Luna. And I'm gonna have Luna try and just basically like Dark Knight when the truck just flips end over end, just like sudden gravity spike on its hood, so it flips and rolls over and over.
Okay. So that's not the music I want. Let's go something a little less dramatic. That works better. We'll go with that. Let's you're gonna use your powers here. It sounds like you're just using your powers to attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Go to roll accuracy.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's a 16.
Yeah. That hits. Roll damage.
That is an 18.
Shit. Okay.
Like I said, I don't got time for his shit tonight.
All right. Defense of 10, so that makes it 8 points of damage. As the you see Mallory look out the back window, and so like Luna sort of like hovers above the car for a moment, and suddenly there is just this so you said like a gravity spike down to cause the car to like flip end over end, like you're hitting the front of it, sort of pivoting it down, and the fulcrum of the back of the car comes flipping over the top, and you guys watch as the car just begins to tumble, like just like spin through the air behind you, and as it does this, you watch the car. I mean, the front end seems damaged, but the car almost seems to supernaturally kind of right itself in the air, like a cat landing on its feet, and then it lands back on the ground behind you, kind of fishtailing for a moment, and then coming gunning up, trying to get back behind you, kind of bashing into the back of your car for a moment, as it comes driving up. I'm going to let it do something, and then other people can act. I don't really want to roll initiative. So it's going to, as it comes up behind you, you suddenly see it veer off for a moment, and it disappears behind a bus on the right side of the road, and suddenly it's just gone. And then there's a flare of red from the other side of the street as you see it come like driving out from the second story of where a shadow had been cast across the building by a billboard. It comes driving out of that. It kind of comes flying through the air towards your car, and it is going to make a attack.
Should we be rolling initiative so we know what our target numbers are?
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually roll for it, and then I'm going to have David, Nathaniel, since he's driving the car, go to roll essentially like an evasive evasion check instead. So it rolled a 12. Oh, sorry, 14. So go ahead and roll me a dex speed check, Nathaniel.
Only a 6. I rolled really bad.
Okay, the car comes crashing into the side of yours, making like the glass shatters along the side, and the car kind of spins for a moment before like skidding into the intersection, coming to a stop as traffic seems to stop around you as everyone kind of swerves off the road, and your car the Cadillac, being very badly damaged, comes to a stop in the middle of the road, and you hear a roaring of an engine as the car goes kind of veering off you see Knight Rider veering off and then disappearing into another shadow and vanishing from sight. And there's a moment where it's just sort of gone, but you guys are stalled out in the middle of the road after this head-on collision. Luckily, I'm going to say you're all fine. The car takes the damage from that, and you guys were all wearing your seatbelts. So airbags deployed. Car's in very bad shape. What do you guys do?
Oh God, what the fuck was that?
I said, Knight Rider.
All right. Looking around. Did that bus stop? At seeing a big crash?
Yes, the bus stopped.
Who wants to steal a bus?
Are we sure it's gone?
They're probably going to be coming back for us.
Yeah, it's gonna be looking for this car.
Hence, I want to be in a bigger car.
How many people are on that bus?
Lonnie kicks the door open.
You kick the door of the car open, and you guys kind of climb out of the car. And as you're looking over towards the bus that is stopped about 20 yards back, with a couple of patrons on it, the bus driver looking freaked out, a couple other cars in the intersection drivers looking freaked out, some driving off in a panic. You hear another roaring of an engine signaling Knight Rider's approach as they come streaking out from the shadows across the intersection towards all of you. And now we're going to roll initiative.
Sorry, what's initiative? Speed?
Dex speed.
Okay.
That's a 14.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled like garbage. 5.
Oh no.
16.
16?
6.
Okay, so Mallory and Nathaniel can go first, and then they have an Knight Rider's initiative of 11, and then the other two people go. So Nathaniel and Mallory, what do you do?
I mean, I can try and, gravity surge it again and fling it somewhere else so we have time to get everyone onto the bus.
Yeah, I think that works.
So one action to move to the bus so that I can basically get right on, but then the other action I'm going to again try and have Luna I think actually this I'm going to try and have Luna just like lift the car up and hold it in air.
Okay. So less trying to damage it, more trying to incapacitate it for a moment.
Immobilize it. Yep.
Okay. So we'll do we'll just do an accuracy roll, and you'll spend the AP. The effect will, instead of damage, it'll just be this. immobilizes you.
Oh, that was so close to critting. I got 12 and 11, but so minus
Ooh.
2, so that is 21 still.
Yeah, still, that's very good. All right. That hits. So Night Rider comes like shrieking towards you, and you do this surge of gravity, causing it to reverse for a moment, and the car lifts up off of the ground and kind of like sails over you guys for a moment, and then sort of begins to just hover there, wheels spinning in the air. You can hear the engine revving as the car is sort of frozen there.
Everyone onto the
and then
bus!
Valerie goes running towards the bus.
Yeah, I mean, also run towards the bus, I guess.
Okay. Anything else you're doing besides moving towards it? What's your plan for stealing the bus?
Is the bus still running?
Yeah, the bus driver is still sitting there in his seat.
I think it's time for subtlety is gone. I'm just gonna walk up, shove the bus driver, and phase him through the bus. Just shove him right out the side.
Oh man, poor bus driver. Okay, you go running up into the bus, and the driver looks to you and goes, "Are you okay? I saw the accident. Are you?" And I'm not gonna have you roll for it because it's just a kindly old bus driver. You're gonna spend the AP, and you just shove him out. You just hear as he goes pushed out the side, tumbling onto the ground in the street. And he, what? You just hear little muffled cries of surprise and shock from outside, but he is gone. And the other people on the bus, I think, freak out and start running. They go fleeing off the bus.
Pull the doors open. The back doors open.
Okay, that's their turn. So it is Knight Rider's turn. What are they gonna do? Yeah. So they're sort of like flying through the air, hovering kind of through there for a moment. You just hear the wheels kind of screeching and stuff on the as they're trying to gain some traction that obviously isn't there. And you see the door of the vehicle open, and a man sort of holds his head, like pulls himself out, and then yeah, I think he just jumps out of the car and begins to fall down towards another car parked on the side of the road, and as he does, he's going to use his ability, and you watch this dark mass around this car, like this darkness that's in the car, almost like the paint begins to sort of drip off of it and kind of slough off the sides of the car, revealing just a shitty like 92 Honda Civic that is under, like, it transforms back into this crappy little car, and then moves down to another car on the road, and the man, as he is falling, the car begins to sort of screech around, and almost like turns on its side and catches him, and he just like falls into the seat. So that is his movement, and he uses his ability to drive angry, to take control of this new car, and he begins to skid around and move towards the bus. But that is the end of its turn. So Harper and Lonnie, the two of you can go.
Lonnie starts running at the car.
Okay.
Lonnie would like to phase through and land in the passenger seat of the car.
Okay. You can do that. So you you go running straight towards the oncoming car, and like turning midair, you use your ability to phase through. I'm going to say this one probably will be a roll. I think this will be a dexterity and power.
Okay. Let's see how this goes. Oh, 12.
12. That is definitely good. That beats their initiative. You leap in the air, steel wind sort of gripping you and phasing you, and then you just land inside this vehicle and hear the surprised yell of the driver next to you. This middle-aged white guy with this graying hair. He's got that's kind of like spiked back, and he's wearing a leather jacket and driving gloves. And he looks at you and he goes, "The fuck?" As you've landed his car.
Pull over,
What?
asshole.
Well, and did you not hear the part where they said run to the bus? And you've got an even worse look than she does.
You know what? Shut the fuck up.
So that
Look
is
intimidating. This is your job.
your movement and your ability. You're in the car. So that's gonna. I think that's it for Lonnie's turn. But you have the driver, and he doesn't know what to do right now because wasn't expecting that. Harper, what do you got?
I've got a lot of surprise and confusion over Lonnie getting in this car. So what I would like to do is the same thing I did to the car last time, and I want to put up some panels around it and just try to catch it. If he tries to drive
Trap it
anywhere, guess what? He's stuck in ice hell.
Drop him in mirror hell. Okay.
Mirror
so
hell for you.
You want to create two panels, one in front, one behind him.
Yeah. In the kind of like the
and-
same way I did around the dorm where they're like those like curved.
Perfect. Go ahead and I forgot what I had you roll last time for this. I think all this will also be like dexterity and power.
Okay.
Yeah.
$17.
Damn. Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good. I am going to say that's both of your actions to do it because I'm
Yeah,
going to say
fine.
that's two uses of your ability to make the to make both.
Okay.
So yeah, you create the two portals immediately, one after another. And Lonnie, you're sitting in the seat, so you're the first person in the team to get the image here, where suddenly you're just like have this
Mirror
infinite
hell.
mirror hallway in front of you and behind you, and you're just heading through. Everyone outside just sees the car going, and you hear the guy inside go, "Fucking shit, not this again!" And he's trying to figure out what to do and goes to reach for like the handbrake, and yeah, that's her
No,
turn.
it's ice. Stop.
So let's roll initiative again, guys.
Okay, that is 13.
All right, 13.
I rolled the same thing.
you?
5.
Oh my god.
I also rolled the same thing. 6.
I rolled a 13, but
Which is terrible for you. Okay, well the 13s have it. You guys can go first again.
I don't know what to do now that Lonnie's
Now you still have a car suspended in the
Yes.
air.
I know what I want to do with that car, but Lonnie being there does complicate things a little bit. I don't want to tell you what to do, but could you send Colton to just like temporarily phase her out of existence just so she won't get squished when I try to drop car on Knight Rider?
Sure. Yeah. Yeah, we can do that. Send Colton to face.
Okay. So you send Colton running to the mirror hell that's been set up, where Lonnie and Knight Rider are, and he's going to try to grab her and phase her so that she is like out of the car, or she's in the car but she is incorporeal.
That way, when the car gets dropped on, there's just phasing through dropping car. I think in the car still, but not damaged by falling car.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Sure. Let's roll I think Dex speed, because you're really gonna have to finesse this to get that through, and this is gonna be using your another AP.
Okay. Okay. 15.
15. I'm trying to decide where I was going to set this difficulty. 15 is really up there because 16 is almost impossible. 12 is very difficult. Oh boy, guys. Why do you put me in these situations? Colton, as you're Lonnie, the car's like suddenly you hear a French meow as Colton just lands at your lap.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's time to go.
And suddenly you find yourself like with Sealwind's power, very much kind of like lighter and stuff, like you're kind of moving with the momentum of the car, but you're not necessarily affected by it right now. And in that moment, Mallory.
Yep, so going to take the now Honda Civic and just try and slam it down on top of Knight Rider.
Okay. We'll do another, this is going to be another accuracy damage check, because this is very much your accuracy and being able to thread the needle here.
That is not great that time. So that's going to be a 5.
5. Okay. I think what happens with a 5 is the car crashes down, but a little bit behind where it's supposed to be, which smashes the mirror. And since the portal is, since the outlet is closed, the now ice wall in front is now no longer leading to anything, and the car and Knight Rider just goes smashing through it, ice shattering and fracturing, and the car goes driving out into the intersection towards Harper and the bus, which it is Knight Rider's turn now. Or no, you have another
one more
action.
action.
You do have another action. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Now. Yeah, I think this. What to do? Yeah, I think this time again gonna try and. Yeah, I'm gonna do another gravity slam on it, but this time I think just knock it way up, and just let fall damage do something to it.
Okay. Second accuracy check.
That's better. 14.
Okay, that'll hit.
Okay. So then roll damage for what it takes from falling, or?
Yeah, go to roll damage.
13.
13 points damage. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So the car then goes poof, flying up in the air, kind of spins a couple of times, and then comes crashing down on the ground, kind of lands nose first onto the ground, and then falls back out. Lonnie, you are incorporeal and not seat belted. You are jettisoned from the car as a ghost, and you go tumbling, but you don't actually like hit anything. You just kind of like phase through the asphalt and then back up a little bit until you finally come to a stop, and Colton releases their effect enough for you to like land on the ground again. You puke as you are very dizzy. However, it is Knight Rider's turn, and they are going to. Boy, the only person really standing in the street in front of them as the car hits the ground. It's dented and damaged and stuff. Obviously more resilient than a normal car would be, but still running. It begins to spin out, the tires, smoke flaring behind it. And Harper, you are right there. So the car is going to drive at you. Is going to move and use an accuracy check to essentially run you over. Actually, it goes for Harper and it goes for Lonnie because you guys are both on the road right now. So it's going to spend 2 AP and do an attack against each of you. Strength and defense. All right. Use real dice this time. Harper, that's bad. It's like a 6.
What is this against?
Your initiative. Oh wait,
Was
you
a
rolled very
5.
bad. Okay, so that'll hit you. And Lonnie, that's an 11. So that hits you as well. So damage wise, Harper. Luckily, that's -2. That's 17
It's minus my
defense.
which is 12.
Okay, so you take 5. Lonnie, not nearly as good. That'll be 5. What's your defense?
My defense is a 10.
So you take nothing. So I think goes skidding over towards, like fishtailing towards Harper, who is able to hit, but you throw up an ice wall in your way, which sort of cushions the impact, sends you flying back, and then you create this like ice barrier behind you that you kind of slide against, reducing a lot of the damage. And then Lonnie, as it comes towards you, Steel Wind just like makes you like lowers your density or reduces your density, and you just phase through the car again as it drives through you.
It's just that anime like turns to camera and then just
Yeah.
Harper just in the-
more time not getting hit.
Harper's just in the background of that shot, just laying on the ground like, ow!
Which Harper and Lonnie, it is your turn now.
get to the van. The bus. Get to the bus. Do you have something you want to do?
No, I mean, it's probably going to involve punching.
They're still in the car, right? The gent.
Yes,
anime
the
user?
driver is still in the car.
I'll punch a whole car.
I know, girl. I know you will.
The car is the anima.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
Just so we're all aware.
I think Lonnie is going to... Yeah, it's gonna tell Harper to get to the car, get to the bus, and then again going to run at the car, phase through into the back seat this time, and try to. My main goal is to try to like choke out the anima user.
Okay, so what we'll I think what we'll frame this as is instead of you moving, maybe instead of
Wait
if we
till it
play around with
comes.
time
Yeah.
a little bit, when he was coming at you, you're phasing into it. So you're
Yep.
not using your action to necessarily move, since that's not really getting you anything. Instead, you are phasing, using one action to phase into the car and another to actually attack the driver. Okay, yeah. Let's roll for your phasing into the car again, which is going to be Dex and Power.
That's only a 6.
Only a 6. Yeah, it's not going to do it. So you try to phase into the car. However, their timing is off as it is coming at you a little faster this time. So you just phase entirely through it. So the car is driving away the opposite direction. Do you want to? You can try something else. You have another action.
I think Lonnie's just gonna go interpose themselves between the bus and the projection of where the car is gonna come from if they try to T-bone the bus.
Okay. All right. So you move yourself into a better position to defend the bus. Okay.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, you can definitely do that. That is Lonnie's turn. So Harper, what do you do?
I'm gonna run for the bus.
Okay.
But I want to, as we go, sort of put a hand out the window, and just like slap it on the side of the bus and try to put like a mirrored ice on the side of it, so if anything hits it, it'll go somewhere else.
Okay. Where's the somewhere else?
Over there.
Okay. So
There's in a parking lot across the way.
Okay, because I was thinking if it's a place you already have your portal set up,
Which is like a dorm and a library.
Yes.
And wait, the parking lot of Radio Shack.
Radio Shack, yeah.
You do have the Radio Shack parking lot. Okay, so yeah, you have that be the outlet
Yes.
for the bus portal. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, because I'm flavoring it more like each use of your power is creating one gateway.
Yeah.
So yeah. Awesome. You run to the bus. You slap the hand on the side, and you do that. So everybody is on or near the bus now. All right. Let's see. I know we're getting close to time. Let's do one more initiative roll.
Three for me.
Ooh.
Savannah
20.
looks
Looks like she rolled the same thing. Okay, a 20. Okay, 3,
Eight.
3, 8. So, Nathaniel, sitting in the front seat of the bus, you can go before Knight Rider does.
All right. Yeah. I want to try and ram Knight Rider with the bus.
With the bus.
But as I get to it, I want to phase Knight Rider and just try and hit the dude with the bus.
Okay. Sure. Yeah. Okay. So movement and one attack. All right. So your movement is to get the bus in gear and start gaining speed. So Lonnie, outside the bus, as you're standing in defensive position, the bus, you hear the and it just starts to move off on its own away from you. As this happens, you see Knight Rider kind of fishtailing and then disappearing into a shadow again, as they then come phasing out of a shadow in the direction of the bus to hit it, and you cut the wheel heading towards them. So we'll go to make an attack with your normal accuracy roll to see how you're able to thread this proverbial needle-sized bus-sized needle.
All right. 16.
16. That is enough. Roll damage.
Okay. My normal damage.
Yes, normal damage.
Okay. Oh hell yeah. 17.
All right, 17. All right. You. Yep, so let's do. You all hear a thump and a roaring as the bus, or as Knight Rider essentially is shot out the back of the bus, and goes driving off towards a building and then crashes into that building. And you hit the brakes on the bus and just see the dude in the car go dun 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 in front of the bus as you've sort of shucked the Knight Rider, the dude out of Knight Rider.
Is he gonna get run over by the bus?
And as that happens, you see him beginning to get up as he still has 2 hit points. And he kind of gets up and like pulls himself off the ground and realizes his car is out of reach. And looks, and then just begins to like hobble away as fast as he can, trying to escape. Looks like he's running towards a parked car down the road. Anything y'all do to stop him? Those of you that
I
haven't
can
gone yet.
get him. But you're not gonna like it.
Lonnie's gonna run after him and like grab him from behind and harden so that she's completely locked him in like a hold.
Okay. So just more so trying to subdue him.
Yeah.
Make a strength power roll.
Strength power? Oh no.
Yeah.
Please don't roll ones. I want to get cocky here and have problems. 13.
13. All right. He's just a guy right now because he doesn't have his car.
Yeah.
And you just sort of lock him down and hold him in place, and he goes, all right. Please don't kill me.
Don't move.
No, I won't. I promise.
Yeah, no, I don't really trust you. You tried to hit me with a car.
Yeah, right.
Uh-huh.
Okay. I won't move. I give up. As soon as he says that, you watch him pixelate in front of you, out of your grasp, as he is then drawn back towards the bus and disappears into Nathaniel's cell phone.
Oh, shit.
And I got in trouble for kidnapping. Yell out the bus window.
I was trying not to Oh, God.
Lonnie, if this works, we'll be able to save him, and yeah, but for now, get in the bus. Get in, loser. We're going to Radio Shack.
All right.
Get in the bus so we can go to Radio Shack.
You guys all get in the bus that you've stolen and head to Radio Shack. And with that, I leave us only with the scene of back somewhere in the distance, just next to the Radio Shack parking lot. One Dr. Dempsey comes out of the plastic surgeon practice that he has and has his keys in hand and looks around and goes, "Where's my car?" And so you guys drive off in your bus, having defeated Knight Rider. So that's going to be our session for tonight as we continue our Sweeps Week adventure. Awesome. Good session, guys. Let's do our XP thing. All right. Did you participate in the session?
Yeah.
Yes, mark an XP. Did you use your anima abilities to overcome an obstacle, challenge, or threat?
Yeah.
If yes, mark an XP. Did you solve a mystery or save someone from danger?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Market X, yes, and Market XP. Did you learn something important or find something valuable? I'd say so. You went to Radio Shack. You always find something valuable there. Market XP. Did you have any complications because of your virtue, vice, or drive? Yes to a couple of you.
Throw me a candy store. Just once.
Okay. I'll make sure I put a candy themed anima in here.
Always eager to help.
Yep. Always willing to kidnap.
Help is a strong word. No, you were.
Any other thoughts on that? No? Okay. Well, sounds like everyone got either 4 or 5 there, so you can do that. I don't know how many of you are close to leveling up to...
I leveled up.
Oh, you did? All right, cool. So leveling up this game super easy. I think most all of you are at 2 still. Should be pretty close to 3, if not there. So that'll be so for Harper, you just increase one of your character stats by 1 die. Level 4 is when it gets cool and you guys can add a new ability. And we'll have to talk about those. So yeah, awesome, good session, guys. Like I said, you have defeated Dave and his anima Knight Rider. So congratulations. I've got so many more to come. So that will be it for tonight. We'll be back in 2 weeks to pick this up and see what happens next. Will the crew make it to the next 2 Radio Shacks? Will they find out where the signal is coming from? Will we finally learn what entrapment is? All this and more next time on Sweeps Week. So yeah, join us on Thursday for the next installment of Wild Space. Like I said, it's 5th edition D&D. That's 8 o'clock Eastern time. A lot of us are there, so you can join us for that. Otherwise, our schedule is pretty much the same this week. If you enjoyed this game and you want to watch more Overarms, join us on Saturday for Saturday night's Star Power, where we play more of this game, which I very much like. Thank you, my lovely players, for joining us. Any of you guys have anything you want to plug before we get going?
Yeah, I do.
Savannah?
Yeah, come hang out with me tomorrow. Tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. Eastern Time. While this channel is dark, I'll be on twitch.tv/encounter roleplay running a game of iHunt. It's poor millennial monster hunters trying desperately to make a living using an app. There's vampires. It's gonna be awesome.
Awesome. Anything else? No. All right. So once again, thank you everyone out there for watching. Thank you all my players for being here. We will see everyone next Tuesday. Alex will be here running more masks, and 2 weeks for more Sweeps Week. So until next time, good game and good night, Internet.